start with soaring eagle, so feet kind of under your hips, not too wide a stance, and you're going to rise up, and then your palms are going to cross over, so they hold each other. So you grasp your hands together, palms facing each other, and then we're going to come down. As you're coming down, bending softly through your knees, and just imagine as your feathery arms are floating up that you're that soaring eagle. Very little effort put into this, but however, there's not effort put into it. You are really rising high up. You're feeling yourself light. You can even lift the back of your heels up as you do that, and allow your arms just to float down through there. Soften your knees as you come down. Breathe in through the nose. Really slowly, and as you breathe out through the mouth. Make your exhale longer than your inhale, so that we go into a nice relaxed physiology as we do this, and lift up through your shoulders and drop your tailbone as you're soaring in your flight. And just imagine flying, going up through the thermals. That out breath a little bit longer. Open through the shoulders, drop through the tailbone. Lightly pursed lips as you breathe out. Soften, bend your knees as you come down. One more. As you come down, allow your arms just to come to the sides. Open your tiger's mouth, which is between your thumb and your forefinger. You're going to stretch through the lung meridian. Lung meridian is starting at your first and second rib, just in shoulder nest here, and it's coming along the inside of the arm and ending at the corner of the nail bed on the outside of the thumb, but it's on the palm side, so your lung meridian's coming here. So when you take your arms out, shoulders down, and open your fingers backwards, you're going to do a nice stretch for the lung meridian. And we'll bring the neck into that stretch as well. So as we open there, soften knees, drop tailbone, chin tucked in and head lifted up to the sky. Allow your wrists to go backwards, breathe in, and drop your head onto your shoulder. As you breathe out again through the mouth. Nice stretch going through the neck, through the arm, and into the hand as well, especially as you bring your wrist back. Breathing in. Through the nose, big breath in and breathe out. To the other side. Lovely stretch through the front of the neck. Keeping your lung meridian open, but also keeping the myofascia of the arm resilient and soft. And drop your neck just softly. Let the weight of your head take you into a nice soft stretch. Shoulder dropping down on the side you're stretching away from. Breathing out. One more to each side. Feel that stretch between your thumb and your first finger. And relax. Open up a little bit, and we're going to do a little bit of a spinal twist. We did this one last week. So you're going to twist and lift your heel as you go to the side, and you're going to knock on the side of your chest, on the rib cage. So you're mobilizing the rib cage there. You're going to be knocking over spleen 21. And spleen 21 is called Dabao. Dabao is very good for any complaints of the chest, short breathing, coughing, but also very good for any gastric complaints as well. Knocking very close to the gallbladder when you go to the other side. Let's try the other side, just knocking. So it's not in the armpit, it's not in the waist, it's sort of in the middle, it's between the 5th and 6th rib. Now we're going to make it a little bit more complicated. So the arm comes across and the other arm comes over your shoulder. So knocking on the shoulder, knocking on the shoulder, knocking, knocking, knocking. So one is actually going over gallbladder 21, that's the one over your trapezius, and that's actually called shoulder whirl. So it's a point you'd use a lot if you had any shoulder issues, but it's also a great point for headaches, and it's a great point for clear thinking. So knocking on spleen 21, Dabao translates to large envelope. Okay, a large envelope over your lungs, or that just put your lungs into. And shoulder whirl on the top, which is gallbladder 21. Just easy breathing one side to the other, getting a nice rotation through your spine, lifting up, because as we turn and we bring the hand over the shoulder, you actually lift your ribs up, so getting a nice flexibility through your intercostals there, and also working your brain, trying to do this so that one arm is over the shoulder, one arm's over the ribs, and they're going from different sides, so you get a little bit of brain gym here as well. And you should feel your mind waking up a little bit as well as we knock on this trapezius point. Again, a little bit more blood into your brain. And one more to each side, and relax. Just check it out. Right, we're staying on the sides of the body a little bit today. And we're going to do some chi massage to clear the liver, calm the liver. Why would you want to calm the liver? Well, if you were really irritated and angry with somebody, or you were feeling quite nauseous, this could be quite useful as well. So liver meridian coming up from the big toe inside the leg and then coming up along the side of the body. So one hand behind your head, this is opening the side, and we're going to come and knock down the chi massage. So we've got liver coming along here. We've also got gallbladder. You know, if you've eaten too much cream and rich stuff or run too much, then sometimes you get kind of quite crampy in the gut in those areas. So this is very nice to also clear the liver, clear the gallbladder. And this would be lovely for any phlegm in the chest as well. Feel how you're opening up some space in your intercostals as you do this. Keeping your tailbone dropped down, shoulder lifted up, head lifted up, and change over, one hand on your head, and down you go. And I see somebody else has joined us. Welcome, welcome to liver calming down the side of the body and opening the spaces between your ribs, your intercostals, and shake it out. Right. Now I'm going to just take off my top layer. Oopsie, warmed up very quickly there. Chi massage does, it gets the chi going. Let's have a wide stance, come down, hands over your thighs there, and one hand behind your back, and get to a right angle and twist. This arm can help to push you around, looking up at the sky, getting a nice twist through the low lumbar spine. Breathe into your kidney a few times, couple of nice deep breaths. And to the other side. One hand behind your back, the other one pushes through, helping you to twist. There we go. This time, take your hand between your knees and open your shoulder. Look up at your hand. Lift your shoulder as you're up there. Open it up again. It's opening through the side of your rib cage here. Come down. Open up, breathing in, looking at your hand. Beautiful. Twist through the spine and a right angle between the hips and the spine. One more to each side. Over you go and up. And drop down. Last one. Over you go and up. And hands on the ground. Let your head hang down. Stretch through your hamstrings. And slowly roll it. Up. Get your breath into the belly. Feel your feet on the ground. And we're going to stay in the wide leg stance. Put your hands in prayer position just in front of the breastbone there at heart level. And let's think about Swimming Dragon. Swimming Dragon, we're going to take our hips to one side, the head to the same side, and push your hands away. Really push your hands away to the other side. Coming back to center. You can come up a little bit and then sink down as you're going to the other side. So hands going in the opposite direction, center. This is really, really good for mobilizing the mid-spine level, your thoracic level. Feel that you're getting a little bit of stretch through the inner leg. Stretch your adductor muscles there. And if you're nice and strong in the knees, you can drop down as you go to the side. You rise up, push up as you come to the center, and drop down. Very good for mobilizing the organs, the body, the gut, the spleen, and the pancreas, the liver. Breathe out. So easy breathing. Into one side, out to the other. Doesn't matter. Back to the center. Take a few breaths into your belly. Drop a little bit into horse stance just to get a bit of strengthening here through the legs. Feet slightly pointed up. Breathe into your belly. Deeply in and breathe out. Maybe do a 6 in and a 6 out. Just an even deep breath. And the dragons can swim. Leave your legs wide. As your hands go to the sides, so your body goes to the sides. So now we're getting a really nice rotation through the spine, but at the same time, you're lifting the spine. So when we lift and we have a rotation, it's much safer for the joints to rotate. So it's getting taller all the time. Whoa, here comes my neighbor. One day they're going to join me for Qigong. All the way up. All the way up. And breathe out and come down. Hi, you're going to join me one day. And swim. And swim. And swim. Letting your body rotate through the waist. All the way up. Like a candle. Maybe lift up your heels as you come there. Rooting with your bubbling spin and down you go. And this time let's make our hands right down. Pointing the ground. So Swimming Dragon lower down. Hands towards gravity. As we get to the heart level, your hands are facing forwards as you're swimming. And as you come up to the shoulder level, your hands are going to start to point towards the sky or the universe above you. This is so good for your organs and so good for keeping your fascia, the spiraling of your body, really nice and resilient, but strong at the same time. And you come down. Shake your legs a little bit, just loosen up. Okay, so now open just to hip height a little bit. Further forwards, hands again in front of your sternum at heart level, and open your heart to the sky. Pushing out, opening up, making room for your lungs, creating rooms for your heart. And breathe out, and as you breathe out, you sink your breastbone, making room for the back of your heart and the back of your lungs. Breathe in. Open, open, open. Keep your shoulders dropped, keep your tailbone down and your head lifted up. Breathe out, come in and sink down that breastbone. Open between your shoulder blades and breathe in. And breathe out. Open your heart to the sky. Open, open. And close. Turn on one heel, and on the opposite toe, so that you're in side lunge position. Get your weight forwards onto the front knee, 80% of your weight, and you can push forwards. Open your hands, and we're going to do powerful dragon. So powerful dragon, pause, keeping the weight forward, pause, and pushes. As you come back, you spiral your hand in. As you push out, you spiral it forwards. Feel as if you're pulling something really, maybe you're pulling a boat in from the sea, and if you're pushing, feel as if you're pushing a big rock, really strong. Keep your tailbone dropped down and try and keep your body upright, chin tucked in, head facing the sky there. And breathe in and breathe out. And your eyes focus on the point in the distance. Powerful dragon is very focused, determined. He's got a challenge going here. I don't know what your challenge is, but keeping your eye on the challenge. Focusing your mind. In and out through the nose. Building up extra power there. Keep it slow. Bit of a bend through the knees. Back. Turning to the front, one foot in, the other foot in. Let's just re-establish your breathing. Open your heart to the sky. Tailbone in. Breathe out. Dropping your sternum back. Breathing in. Breathing out. Open the space between your shoulder blades. Coming up, turning on the heel. Turning the toe, get in the side lunge position. Bring your weight onto the forward leg. Tailbone drop down, chin tucked, shoulders relaxed. And go forwards and then pull and push. Pull and push through the nose. Feel as you breathe out through the nose how that builds up strength inside the lungs. So lungs have really got to push the air out through the nose. Focus your eyes in the distance. Two more. Pulling and pushing. Spiraling. And knees turn to face forwards, and just one more opening the heart to the sky. Feel how much looser and how much more elasticity you've got as you come in after doing those exercises, and come back to the center. Hold a chi ball in front of you, just move your feet a little bit. And we're going to do brush knee and push through, which is a Tai Chi move. And we're going to do it in two parts. So we're going to start off by, we're coming up to there. Okay, so hand comes up. Now we're coming to brush knee. Just feel it. That's a circle actually as we're doing. So starting above that arm, coming around, really pulling the energy through and brushing the knee. Just get used to that movement. It's actually a beautiful movement. Softening your knees, keeping chin tucked in, watching your hands go through. Brush knee and brush knee. Try with the opposite arm. Coming up, just forget about this one for coming around and brushing knee. Up and brush knee. Up. Just feel that beautiful flow through there. Okay, so we're going to come and brush knee. And as we finish the brush knee, other hand's going to push through. So try that. Brush knee, push through with the opposite arm. Beautiful move. Brush knee, push through. Brush knee again, challenging your right and left brain because we're crossing the midline with our exercises. That's always good for coordination. Brush knee, push through. And you should be feeling a little bit of tingling in your hands. You're working for a lot of stirring up of energy within your body and also in your biomagnetic field outside. Brush knee, push through. Let's try the other side. So can we brush knee and push through. Brush knee and push through. Brush knee, push through. Brush knee. And once you get really used to it, we can alternate, and I'm going to do that tonight. Nice and simple. Brush knee and push through. Brush knee and push through. One more. Brush knee and push through. Hold your chi ball. Coming up to just above the waist. And we're going to do our last flow, which is going to be with pulse monkey. Pulse monkey, we're going to be working the liver and the gallbladder again. So we're going to turn, so open up, so you open up, working here, but then we're working the chi ball, so turn the chi ball up and down, so the bottom hand can go behind. Look at the bottom hand, it's going to come back past your face, your ear, to the front, and the other hand is going to turn to hold that ball, and it's going to go back. This one is turning and coming forward. Breathing in as you open up, breathing out as you come forward. Breathe out through the mouth, because when you're working the liver, we're often calming the liver because it tends to get fiery and overactive, and then we can be irritable and grumpy and angry. And when we clear the liver, we become generous and creative. So if you need those things in your life, you want to clear your liver. You do some of that chi inside, but you could also clear the liver. Doing repulse monkey. Repulse monkey wipes, monkey chatters, 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 the same thing over and over and over again. We think we don't understand monkey language, so maybe not. Maybe they're saying something different all the time. And we are just assuming that they're saying the same things all the time. Anyway. So like that. And I've got a nice slippery surface here, so I'm allowing my feet to actually swivel with me. And you can do that. It's really nice. In fact, to keep any area of your body really stiff in the stage. Feel how you clear in your head as you go past. Remember your gallbladder is coming right up over that shoulder well area to right on the face. Gallbladder is finishing above the eyebrows. Very often involved with headaches. Headaches often liver fire rising. Coming back, holding the chi ball, and then just opening and closing a little bit there. Feeling your own bioenergy here that you're working with. And we're going to go into finishing with tree standing posture. So feet tiny bit wider than your hips. Your weight is going to rock a little bit back towards the heel, just a little bit. Your hands at the level of the heart, but slightly pointing diagonally so that the chi is coming towards the lungs, not just here, but lower down. Elbows are dropped. And in these stand positions, we're lining up our body. They talk about being in alignment. Being in alignment with what? Being in alignment with gravity in the universe and nature around you. So as you drop your tailbone, long spine, tuck your chin in, head lifted up, you're coming into alignment with the natural forces of gravity and sky. The yin of gravity, the yang of the sky, and nature all around you, standing between those two. Close your eyes and allow your breathing to be long, slow, and deep into the belly. If you can, in and out through the nose. If that's difficult, then in through the nose and out through the mouth, or both through the mouth if you really have to. And let your mind just be aware of your breathing. Might be aware of your breathing as it moves your belly. Might be aware of your breathing as it comes in and out of the nose. You might be aware of your breathing as it expands and opens the rib cage, opens the spaces between your ribs. Body will rock and sway as your postural muscles switch on and switch off. Balance is all about coming to the center and going away from the center, but coming back each time. Your arms get tired, you can let them sink down a little bit for a while, and then lift them up again. It's very good training. You're working with the lung standing posture, the metal element. If you're in America, very much associated with springtime. And our springtime is going to come quite soon in South Africa as well. Color for the lung is a beautiful pearly white. So imagine your lungs pearly white. Glowing pearly white. Imagine the front of your lungs. Imagine side of your lungs, just inside the rib cage. And imagine the back of the lungs, inside the rib cage and the shoulder blades. Lungs going right up to above the collarbone, 2 or 3 centimeters, and right down below the roast ribs. Feel that pearly white glow in the lungs, just spreading out through your whole body. Down to your feet, like pearly haze going down to your feet. Up your spine, to the head, to your head. Shoulders, shoulder blades down through your elbows to your hands. And then imagine this pearly white haze around your whole body. Strengthen your lungs. Strengthen your lungs, lift you from sadness, Give you inspiration, courage, and send some gratitude to your lungs, keeping breathing for you, coming to life with our first breath, and we leave with the last breath. And in between, we live on the breath. Allow your hands to drop down just below your navel. Feet come together a little bit and just stand for a couple of seconds, just being aware of how your body feels. Feel the temperature of the outside air. Any sounds beyond you. And maybe the sounds is just of your own heart beating or your breath. Just listen up. Allow your face to soften. Between the eyebrows, soft jaw, soft back of your head. And slowly drop your hands and open your eyes. And thank you for coming to Qigong. I think our sun is about, I think it's actually gone. So, thank you for coming to Sunday Qigong. See who else came today. Oh, Market Judge and Clinton. Hi, Clinton. And I do believe I see somebody else. I know them. I'm going to have to open gallery so I can see you. So it looks as if Liberty managed to get to New York because there is Kia. Hi, Kia, and hi, Clinton.
Hey.
Hi, Liberty. Hey, man. So nice to see you.
Hello, everyone.
Hey.
Hi. You.
Have
That was wonderful. So lovely to get into Qigong again. It was
Yeah.
super clear.
And you know,
Yeah.
it's quite nice to do a shorter class because you kind of focus more, maybe focus a little bit more because you know you're not going on and on and on. So you have to put the effort into the time you have. Yeah.
Really felt like
Well, thank you.
It's a pleasure. Thanks for coming. And I see we've got a couple of new tattoos there. I don't whoa, the wind is inside now.
Oh,
That's
me?
banging down. Yeah, I just have to have a look at these. Come closer.
That's a flower. It's probably 2 years old.
Is it? Really?
Yeah, I haven't got any tattoos in 2 years.
Really? Gosh. Well, obviously, I've only seen you in shirts for the last 2 years. I must have been there.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks for coming, guys. And we'll
Thank you.
Yeah.
Sending love to everyone.
Yeah, we miss
Thank
you.
you.
we miss you.
Bye.
Okay,
Bye.
see you guys. Adi. Cheers, Maggie. So nice to see you.
You too. Thanks, Claire.
I'm thinking of coming too. You're gone. No worries.